Hi, people of the Philippines and people of the world. Hit the button below and you will be subscribing to the Boy Abunda Talk channel on YouTube. Let's keep talking. Kaibigan, tuloy ang usap.
We can bring together different
The Political Conversations with the Mayors, Part 1.
Dayan, maraming salamat.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Gusto ko malaman ng buong bayan kung ano ang bayang kinagisnan ko dahil every time I'd say I was born in Borongan, Eastern Samar, I know they know of Borongan, pero I'd like them to know more about Borongan. So, kumusta ang Borongan?
Medyo maganda na ho. We have flights already with Philippine Airlines. And then the positivity of our people is really getting good. Borongan is now recognized as a surfing city in the country. Second, we have the most beautiful beaches. Third, we have yung virgin mga corals that is good for diving. Fourth, I think only few city in the country na merong beachfront na more than 2 kilometers. That is where the surfing is being held every year.
Saan ito ha? Borongan mismo?
Yes, Habaybay Boulevard.
Habaybay. Okay, that's more than 2 kilometers?
More than 2 kilometers.
Okay.
A stretch of sand beach. We have also what we call Sea of Clouds. I think ang Borongan ay good for tourism, sports tourism, and ang maganda pa noon, lahat ng kakainin ng tao ay fresh. At ang pinakamaganda sa lahat, yun ang kayamanan ng Borongan, yung mga tao. Oh. It's really true. Boronganon are really hospitable.
What are we doing in terms of programs to attract more people, lalo na mga surfers?
Nagkakandak tayo ng surfing is last week of November and first week of December. Annual na po yan since 2019. Bago ka makasali ng national competition at saka sa SEA Games, kailangan mong dumaan sa Borongan ng circuit. Kailangan mong sumali sa competition sa Borongan so that you will be included.
What is it about Borongan? Ipakilala natin.
We are the only airport na sinusundo at hinahatid yung mga dumadating na mga sumasakay ng eroplano.
Wow! Sinusundo at inihahatid sa mga bahay nila.
Meron drop-off.
May drop-off point.
Doon mismo sa city proper. Meron din po tayong 250 pesos sa monthly allowance sa lahat ng mga estudyante ng mga Boronganan, ng mga citizens. Regardless kung saan sila mag-aral in the country. Wag lang foreign, wag lang overseas. And then we have the Libre Medicina. Libre ito sa lahat, including Viagra. This is scattered ng 5 pharmacies in the entire territorial jurisdiction of the city. Meron din sa upland barangays para yung mga tao hindi na pumunta sa bayan, sa downtown, para kumuha ng libreng medisina, including maintenance. Our strategy of this free medicine, Kuya Boy, ang ginawa namin, we collaborate with the manufacturer para mas marami ang mabili namin.
Let's talk about the economy. Let's talk about jobs. Because you're talking about a vibrant economic place in Borongan. Ano ang specific na programa ang ginawa mo bilang mayor ng Borongan na kumikita ng tao, meron ng hanap buhay?
In 2019, I launched Dokwag Agricultura program. That is to address the food security. Kasi before, ang lahat ng kinakain sa Borongan is imported. Nung magkaroon ng pandemic, nung matapos namin i-launching ang Dokwag Agricultura, maniwala ho kayo sa hindi. In 2022, exporter na po ang Borongan ng baboy.
Very good. How did you do it?
Ang ginawa namin, we allocated 100 million again from our funds as a credit financing, zero interest, no collateral, just a business proposal. So yung lumago ho ang mga backyard na mga hog raisers. So ngayon, itong mga backyard hog raisers, they produce now these hogs.
What else are you doing?
Isa pa naming inuumpisahan ngayon, yung number 1 is, papaano natin ma-access din yung mga upland barangay.
Ito yung mga mahirap madating?
Yes.
Oo.
Which is a source of LCAC. We're in communist terrorist groups is there. So, kailangan din natin ma-access in order for this barangay to be developed as an agricultural area. Also, we are now trying to address din yung brownouts. Borongan has 3 major rivers. Itong mga rivers na to, may potential siya for hydroelectric production. And itong tubig na to, galing sa upstream, talagang nawi-waste lang siya, which can generate power. During the time of President Duterte, ibinigay ng National Irrigation and Administration yung dam nila sa Barangay Kalingatngan. Sa Borongan River naman ito, sa may Sabang. Nagtaka ang National Irrigation Administration, bakit ako eager na kunin yung dam? Nung ibinigay na nila sa atin, sa Borongan, sinabi ko, nagpapasalamat kami because we are hitting 3 birds in one shot. One, to do something with our problems sa water. Sa totoo lang, Kuya Boy, may water crisis ang Borongan, hindi lang alam. Kaya nga ang irony 3 river, tapos may water crisis. And then it will help also irrigate the 246 hectares of rice land in Barangay Surok. And then the potential of river take-off hydroelectric plant.
That's a brilliant idea. How are you attracting investors to the city?
Ang siguro bago ma-attract ang investment ron, sine-check muna nila yung governance ng isang LGU.
Importante yun.
So magtatanong-tanong yan, what kind of people we have? Kami sa Borongan, i-engage nila, meron bang mga kalukuhan bago mag-umpisa ang negosyo? Makikita nila yon. Ang importante dito, yung basic infrastructure na in place na namin. And the city government is willing to mag-provide ng equity. Saka, Kuya Boy, itong mga projects na to, program na to, institutionalized na to.
That's the best.
Kahit hindi na Hoco Mayor, this will continue. Otherwise, the next official, if he will discontinue this, he will risk the wrath of the people because they are enjoying it now.
Ano ang paraan mo para ma-communicate mo itong maraming mga programa sa Borongan? And how do you make sure, how do you ensure na alam ito ng mga tao?
One, we established the Borongan City Information Office.
Okay.
They're the responsible. We have also people like Ma'am Nicart, who do regular TV and radio program.
How are you utilizing social media?
Pinag-isa lang namin. Isa lang ang aming communication department, the Borongan City Information Office.
Okay.
And aside from that, ang pinaka-effective, yung pagbibisita talaga sa barangay.
Constant talagang yung communications.
Hindi ka dapat pwede mapagod. Kasi kapag tinalikuran mo, hindi mo binalikan, we have that kind of behavior also.
Right.
Kailangan talaga.
Pag-usapan natin ang politika. Kumusta ang politika sa Borongan?
I don't see a problem yet, but I do not know in 2020.
Let's start with the barangay elections. Ano ang trato, ano ang estilo mo in the context of very specifically itong barangay elections?
One of my strategy was, I did not encourage anyone to run. Kasi mahirap mag-encourage. Kailangan nasa puso nila because serbisyo to Saka na lang tayo tutulong pag lumapit na. But I talk to them na they have to be very careful this time. Because there is directives coming from Commissioner Garcia that they will be very strict, really, sa bigayan ng pera. And there will, ang pagkakaintindi ko, citizen's arrest talaga. So, ito yung isang pagbabago. And alam ko na this would affect our local election in 2025. If this will happen, this is a good renaissance for the country. Because really, it would really educate Pilipino at hindi na magmamatter yung pera in electing our leaders.
Gaano kalaki ang problema ng insurgency sa Borongan? Gaano karami pa rin ang mga NPAs? Dahil alam ko, naririnig ko, may mga programa ka May mga incentives ka doon sa mga bumabalik, ika nga, sa bayan? Talk about it.
According to the intelligence report that was given to me by the Army, isang squad na lang sila.
Okay.
May isang yung pagganong-ganon na lang sa centerlands. But we are trying our best. Ang maganda ho rito, hindi na local sa atin.
Okay.
Taga-ibang lugar na.
Sorry for lack of a better term, but we usually say religious tourism. To a certain point, we're so protected because of Mama Mary. You've heard about these stories,
Yes.
Diane, as mayor of Boronga, no?
Actually, since bata pa ako, childhood, may tawag dyan sa Waray, panaaran. And
Panaaran, parang promise, no?
Promise, yes. So, bago magpiesta, yung mga tag-ibang bayan, na mga kamag-anak, maaga pa lang nasa Boronga na because they have to really to, to attend the mass for the novena. Kasi meron talaga answered prayer from Mama Mary. And isang malaking bagay yon, why our city is so peaceful? Kasi lahat doon is very religious.
Tama.
At naniniwala talaga kay Mama Mary.
Ang fiesta natin is the Nativity po of the Virgin Mother. That's September 8. Political parties. Gaano kahalaga ang political parties or ang national political parties sa lokal?
With all honesty, hindi siya mahalaga. Kasi lahat ng politika local. Oo. Nagiging gano'n lang because kailangan lang ng alignment. Pero lahat ng labanan talaga local.
Okay. And that's the truth.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. Your take on political dynasties?
Since it is my opinion, I don't believe on that. And personally, I will not practice that. Because I don't believe in political dynasty because it will not prove who you are. It cannot be, hindi madi-differentiate kung sino ka. So, as a politician, as a leader, kailangan talaga may paghinto. At mabuti yung paghinto na hindi pa natatalo so that you can preserve your legacy and your name and
Pero
your
ang tatlong
honor.
taon is very short.
Yes, ang tatlong taon is
To
very
be able
short.
to produce
Results.
meaningful results.
But the 3 terms of 9 years is more than enough. Is
Good enough.
Good enough.
Pero ikaw ba, after the 3 terms, where do you go?
I'll retire, Kuya.
Talaga?
I'll retire. Yes, I'll retire. I've been saying that publicly because there are, modesty aside and humbly aside, meron mang nagsasabi na you can run, blah, 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 you are qualified on
Right.
that. And I just say, I beg na, no. I will be too old by then. After my last term, I will be 56 years old. And what will happen to me, 56 years old, kailangan ko nang mag-relax. And also, to avoid being hooked in that. And then, I believe na marami pang mas magagaling, mas mabubuti pa ng mga Boronganan kisa sa akin, that they can serve the people.
I was about to ask you about your political ideology and your political philosophy. That is your philosophy. That it ends at a certain point.
Yes.
That other people deserve to serve.
Yes.
That there are other bright boys and girls who should be given a chance to do public service. And I think that's a wonderful philosophy. Invite everybody to visit Borongan.
You can visit Borongan because you can have a good service there. Your stay will be memorable. And of course, hindi nyo kami makakalimutan because una sa lahat, we are welcoming, we are hospitable, and above all, we are God-fearing. And very peaceful ang Borongan, and very beautiful.
Dayan, maraming salamat.
Thank you po, Kuya.
Thank you very much. God bless you. At mabuhay ka, at mabuhay ang Borongan.
Salamat, Kuya. Salamat.
Thank you.
Salamat, Kuya.
Presented by the Philippine Women's University and the Philippine Star with JC Organic Barley, Joybus, and Boiso of La Carmela de Boracay.
Hi, people of the Philippines and people of the world. Hit the button below and you will be subscribing to the Boy Abunda Talk channel on YouTube. Let's keep talking. Kaibigan, tuloy ang usap.